You're just going to keep paddling while I talk to you. Then you can react quicker to things. But right off the bat, you're too far back on your board. So let's move up on your board. And I can tell because the back of the board is creating a big hole in the back. Step back a little bit more. Okay, now take some strokes, and I want you to look back at what's going on behind the board. See that hole that's getting big and the water coming up the back? I call that like smoke. We want to get rid of that. So you're going to move forward, a little bit more. Yeah, right there. Now look back. See how clean it's running? Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to keep that hull running clean. If it's creating smoke back there, it's going to slow you down. That's drag. Drag, yeah.
I think call that boat a breeze.
Feel it releasing now? Yeah. I see a lot of people sitting too far back on their board when they go by. Now, what I don't want you to do is keep paddling, look forward. You're coming too far back. Don't shovel the back. You can go a little longer than that. And the way you go longer is by cocking your top arm and driving it. There you go. But release out at the hip. Okay, stop for a second. Okay, what I want you to do is, what you're doing is you're driving the top arm, but you're only driving this part. What I want you to do is drive all the way like that. Use the full range of motion, yeah? Good, but don't break the bottom arm. Let me show you. Watch me for a second. Multitasking here. So, you're good. What you're going to do is you're going to drive, and see what's happening is you're driving, but you're doing this. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, I want to come out to the side. The way you come out the side is basically just dropping your top arm and the blade releases out the side. Because if you do this, again, it's drag. Remember we talked about that? So let's work on that. Much better. Don't kick the back now. There you go, better.
The direction of this top push, after I'm done pushing this way.
You're pushing, what's happening is you're pushing this way and you're doing this. What I want you to do is push away from it, like you're pushing off a wall. There you go. No, but don't come forward, but not down. So come forward and then across. Yeah. You can straighten that top arm. Drive into it. Yeah. Yeah, you can step back a little bit more now. Now that you're in the bump, you can step back a little bit more. You kind of got to play it. And so what you got to do is, the beauty of the rudderless is that you can play the rocker for what you need, you know? Kind of like surfing, you know? You get forward when you need to, you get back when you need to. So don't be afraid to move around on the board. If you find that you're wallowing, you know, move forward a little bit. You find you're starting to, as soon as you, like sometimes what I do is I ride it forward, but as soon as I catch the bump, I step back on it. And sometimes all it is stepping back with 1 foot, you know? Once you find that sweet spot, that you can take that right foot of yours and move forward or backwards and adjust the rocker, right? Remember not to shovel the back too much. Keep it choke up on the bottom hand. There you go. Keep it snapping. Keep it snapping. Keep it snapping. Yeah. Don't shovel the back. That away. Up front and out. See? Let me just focus on him.
Yeah.
See, focus on his blade. See his blade, how it's shoveling the water out the back like that?
Yeah.
He's coming over the blade too much, and he's being inefficient. That one was good. That
Right.
one, yeah.
That was classic bad.
Yeah. So if he keeps it lively and quick,
Right.
the board will be faster.
He needs to come out more by his hip, right?
He needs to come out of his hip. Yeah, see, he's shoveling.
Yeah. It helps so much having old paddling.
Doing good though. Okay, now
My nose caught the back of that swell.
yeah.
Is that a function of me trimming better, or just
No, that's just you caught the swell and the board sped up. So you don't have to worry about that. Just prepare for it, but don't paddle through it. What you want to do is you want to start to get the feel where you could have stopped paddling earlier and the board would have went down the face anyway, and you wouldn't have shoved into the back of the next one.
caught up with that other
You
swell?
caught up with it. You can stop paddling earlier and let the board go. Okay, one of the things it feels why it feels like you have to go harder is because you're still shoveling. And what I mean by shoveling is you'll see on the video there's buckets of water going out the back. You want it like a diver doing the perfect dive and there's no splash on the exit, you know? There should just be a little zing right out to the side. So that's that. Yeah, there you go. Keep it crisp. Because you're actually working too hard doing it that way. There's no need. Yeah, there's no need. Come out right at the hip. If you get your chin up, it'll force you to do it. If your chin goes down, that's when you're going to drive over it. That's the way. Your body, even just your chin.
That little comment about even breathing.
Yeah, because you're all tucked in like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.